Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this special stream of Alan Wake Remastered. I'm your host, Mr. Boom Boom Kaboom. It's Noof Nukem. Apparently, the last time I played this game, I must have had the audio levels left up fairly high because I got dinged. I got, a copyright strike, I guess, from the licensed music in the game. I didn't think much about it at the time, but I guess it must have been there. It must have been, picked up or whatever, however these algorithms and stuff run. It's kind of crazy, man. I think it's a load of BS. That's one of the big things of streaming, I think, is a load of crap. Streaming a game, like, I'm not trying to make money off of anybody else's content, but whatever. It is what it is. In the meantime, like I said, guys, going to continue on the stream here. Started last week. Obviously, I didn't have any streams earlier this week because I was away for a couple of days. So here we are, getting ready to roll. So let's do this. Again, welcome. What's going on, Dre Bonero? Good to see you, my friend. Hope your Sunday is going well. I'm pretty sure I'm not expecting too many people. Batman 2, what's up? I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to stop by and catch this stream simply because I'm sure about 90% of the population are probably playing Call of Duty Black Ops right now. I'm hoping to probably pick up the game. I'm kind of torn with Call of Duties these days. Sometimes I want them, sometimes I don't. It's hard to say, but what did I say? Did I say it was Sunday? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Saturday. I don't know. It feels like a Sunday to me. I think I'm all over the place, man. I've been gone all week long. It's been a long week. It's been a fun week, but it's been a long week, and you may hear it in my voice, or I may cough or sneeze during the broadcast because I've come down with a bit of a cold. Gave it to the wife as well. So we're kind of both stuffed up and dying here. I don't know if you caught the first part of this stream, but we had a lot of fun last week, or the week before last, I guess it was. And so let's continue on and see where we are. Like I said, this is definitely one of the best games during the 360 generation, and
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio.
Monkey Punch, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I'll show you her trailer.
Hope everybody's doing well, guys. Thanks again for stopping by, checking out the stream.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends.
This guy's voice sounds a lot like Steve Buscemi.
Most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm a God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
This guy's already got the zombie walk down pat, doesn't he?
There was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran into searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much
There's
so
somebody
that the
knock
place
on
came
wood
to be
over there.
called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
So what's everybody playing on this fine Saturday?
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning.
I'm in the same boat as you, Monkey Punch. I've been hesitant on getting Alan Wake 2 because I would like to get it physically, personally. I've never played Alan Wake 2. As a matter of fact, I never played the American Nightmare game either. I don't know why. I just kind of bypassed it when it came out. And, yeah. Randy's Dogs. But, I mean, at the end of the day, this was a game that really put Remedy, I think, on a map and proved that they could make some great action games and had some great storytelling in there as well. I loved Alan Wake. I love the original, the Max Payne games were great. I honestly didn't like Control a whole lot. I don't know about the rest of you guys, if you guys like Control or not. Sifu, I've heard good things about Sifu. I have it on the PlayStation, but I haven't given it a go yet. I've been playing so many different things lately. Like I've been playing Trek to Yumi, and I've just been playing a crap ton of stuff.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Sifu's hard. I heard that about the game. It's Yeah, which is kind of weird because it's like a side-scrolling combat game, more or less, isn't it? Trek to Yumi, well, could be hard, but they have pretty sufficient checkpoints, which definitely make it a little more forgiving. But
Well, mister,
lots of counters and stuff.
You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
We're just here to talk. Yeah, sometimes I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing when the mechanics are tricky. It depends on the mechanics. You know, like some of those games that use the where they're always using the bumper buttons to kind of do a lot of the combat or the traversals and stuff.
Mr. Wake, I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes.
This
Yes.
girl's at the lunch.
Please come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose.
Yes.
I wonder if the guy doing the voice for this actor here, the guy in the red jacket, it sounds a lot like the Doc Ock guy from the Spider-Man games on the PlayStation.
Barry, she doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al.
It could be. A lot of times you use the same voice actors for a lot of these games anyway. Oh boy.
What?
Better check that coffee, man. That shit's not the Dunkin' Donuts kind. Yep. Kerplunk. 3 amazing people watching the stream. Can't thank you guys enough for popping by. Like, I wasn't even planning to do a stream. I was just getting ready here to play a game, and I'm thinking, if I'm going to play this, I might as well stream it. Especially since I streamed it, like, just over a week, so... I think it was not last Thursday, but the Thursday before last. So a little over a week ago. I haven't played any games all week because, like I said, I've been away and I haven't had access to my consoles and stuff like that. I was tempted to go and take my PlayStation Portal with me, but I didn't really know where I'd be if the connection would be any good. As a matter of fact, I don't think it would have been very good. I probably wouldn't have been able to play worth a damn anyway. So I did bring my Switch. Got in a couple hours on a few games over in that, so... I don't know if you guys got a Switch at all, but I'd really like to get a community game thing going on the Nintendo Switch.
Hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Oop.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor.
We're on TV.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper.
What's going
All I
on,
could do was get
RWK
Barry into
brother?
the
Good to
car,
see you,
work
man.
something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear
RWK, you been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or what,
I
brother?
couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar.
Oh,
My
we got a
gun and
pamphlet.
flashlight were gone. I'd have to
got
find a way
manuscript.
to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible.
Huh?
There was no time to waste.
COVID.
I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Where's light, the double light.
You just got a Switch? Yeah, man, that's cool. Will, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Get to the car. Where is the car? Oh, this way. Yeah, man, anybody got a Switch wants to play some Switch games sometimes. I know the hardest part about Switch is, you know, the microphone aspect, but there are some ways around it. You know, we can always jump into, you know, a PlayStation party or an Xbox party, which is generally what, yo, working hot. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Wow, everybody's just showing up for this completely random stream. That's cool.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a...
Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. No, I definitely, Will, I think you got a PlayStation VR, right? Because that's another thing I want to get. I definitely want to get more people into the PlayStation VR stuff, dude. Like, honestly, I got some games that are just dynamite with, that would be dynamite with friends. So yeah, I definitely think that's something we gotta do.
Yeah, lights is on in my school.
Sorry, guys. I do apologize. You know me. I've got like this thing when I'm playing these games where I got to try to find everything. You know what I mean? apparently, well, I just got an achievement for finding at least enough coffee cans. I always thought they were for Give Me Life or something, but apparently it's just like a collectible in the game. It sounds like there's a kid in this trailer. I'm hearing somebody squawking over here. And it's locked. Yeah, I think I saw something that you posted about that, and I really want to get that game. I actually want to try the first game first. It looks dynamite. The new remake looks awesome. Yeah, I love it, man. But I gotta admit to you, like I haven't played it very much. I mean, I played a crap ton of the the game that came with my set, Call of the Mountain or whatever. Yeah, I played lots of Call of the Mountain, and I've got that new one. I picked it up, Crossfire Sierra Squad. It was on sale. That's a really cool co-op military shooter. Got a bunch of other ones there too, but yeah, definitely got to pick up some more. Call of the Mountain was really cool, except I would say my biggest gripe with Call of the Mountain was, well, outside of the fact you actually didn't play as Aloy, I think one of my gripes is the fact there was almost too much climbing. Do you know what I mean? It would have been cooler if there was a little bit more free-flowing. Yeah, man, well, if I see you on, I'm going to send you a message, because I would love to play some games. And same goes, man. If I'm on and if I got the game, we'll definitely rock out, you know? So I don't even have my, whatchamacallit right now. Are these guys looking for me or something? Yeah, like, it was really cool, don't get me wrong, like, you were definitely physically exhausted, because it felt like you were legitimately climbing mountains after, like, an hour or so. You're like, man, I'm getting really super tired from, like, reaching up and everything, but... Yeah, this is such a great game, you know. This is one of those few games too from the 360 generation that it didn't age badly, you know, how some games, you know, a couple years later you're like, oh man, that game wasn't that good, but you know, this game is just this game is definitely solid. Can't see my damn map. Come on, Alan. You gotta jump, man. Appreciate everybody turning up to the stream again, guys. I'm your host, Mr. Boom Boom Kaboom. It's new from Nuke. I'm doing a stream of Alan Wake Remastered. Playing this on the PS5. I'm not sure really what the actual tech things are with this game, but I'm gonna guess that part of the tech is most likely is the fact that it probably has a smoother frame rate and what have you. Probably a little better resolution. I never played the PS4 version. I mean, the last time I played this game, it was on the Xbox. What the hell is that shit? Something's coming. Last time I played this game was legitimately on the Xbox 360, you know, when it first came out. You know, I remember this game coming out, and I was pretty excited for it. It was kind of a huge game during that year, you know what I mean? Oh, somebody's shooting flares. It's a great month to play this game. You know, while it might not be the scariest game ever made, it's certainly, you know, it's a very cool game. That definitely has some very eerie stuff into it. I guess borderline supernatural, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Can't run too fast either because he gets winded too. The darkness is chasing me. Uh-oh, the lights went out. That's not that good. Somebody's screaming too. What's this? Oh, a bush.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me.
A cop car
cops
up in the
didn't stand a
trees.
chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
What have you been doing, Alan Wake? You know, honestly, I wish, you know, more game developers should get back to just making games like this. What don't you think?
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Shake and bake, yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh, there's a big black fart chasing me. Well, whatever that was, it looks like I got the old helicopter. I appreciate everybody stopping by to check out the stream. I was going to say I was surprised anybody showed up tonight. I'm sure everybody and their dog is pretty much playing Call of Duty right now.
Let's go downstairs.
Yeah, got the jiggles.
Okay, let's go downstairs. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
10 people in the house. Wow, you guys are freaking fantastic. Yeah, hopefully this stream doesn't get demonetized like my last couple of streams. Apparently because of the, what do you call it? The music or whatever. Is there a door here? Oops. Use. No, I don't want to use that though. I want to get inside here. Oh, there's a door. My God. There's a coffee canister.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I don't even think I shared it out. I was just like sitting down and going, you know what? I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna chill for a couple hours. You know, just kind of, you know, it's my first day back in Alberta here, and figured, you know what? I maybe pick up where I left off on this one, considering that, you know, I didn't get to play a lot of it last Thursday. So.
The tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Sounds like we're going to the coal mine. Yeah, no, I wasn't able to play games this week. You know, I thought, like I said, I thought about bringing my PlayStation Portal, but
was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
But unfortunately,
there was no power to the searchlight.
and the searchlight is going. PlayStation porno. No, the PlayStation Portal. I might have said porno, though.
The old generator conked out.
Oh, shit.
I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Fucking generators. Who comes up with this shit? We destroyed the gate. And the generator's busted again. Reach the radio station. So who's playing Black Ops, man? Everybody playing that shit right now or what? Is it all it's cracked up to be? I'm hearing really good things about the campaign so far. Hey, we got a flashlight. And now we don't have a gun.
took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Flashbangs are cool. Oh, nice, man, nice. I might have a copy of the game in the morning here, so we'll see. Call of Duty is one of those games too, man. If you're not up on like the latest. Come on, Alan Wake, you dumbass.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
Batteries. The light. Stay in the light. Turn on the lights. Alright, RWK, man. Enjoy the Halloween party. Hope you dressed up as something cool. I dress up as a big prick every year. It's always a winner. I'm glad everybody managed to stop by, man. Like I said, even if it is, whether it's, a couple of seconds or, Oh, you so... What? So I don't have a gun now. I got flashbang grenades. Oh, there's a manuscript over there, too. He runs like a fucking turd. Like, come on, Alan. Holy crap, man. Look, where'd you get your fucking stamina meter from, bro? Brutal. This guy fucking, like, he runs. Like, this is worse than Legend of Zelda kind of bullshit. You guys watch this? Like, he runs like 2 feet and he's like, I'm gonna fucking die. Wow, these guys just like, these guys are trotting and they're catching up to him. I didn't realize how contrived and stupid though the sort of the combat in this game is. It's like you have fluidity, but you don't have fluidity because your fucking dudes like fucking can't run worth the fucking shit. Like, holy chumbawamba, man. Like, fucking pick up the pace, dude. You run like fucking weasel. Like fucking get. You know they're behind you, but you can't. By the time the fucking slow motion shit fucking turns around, you're already fucked. Come on, man. Fucking run, you fucking... Why'd you do this stupid lunge when you guys are run? It's like, ooh, look at me, I'm fucking tired. Like, come on, Legend of Zelda motherfucker. Wow. Fucking trees getting in my fucking way now. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you fucking die already, you piece of shit? Wow.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to
Barely
the car.
got there. Oh my god.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us? What do you mean?
I am the slowest motherfucker in mankind. Definitely been writing 2 books and he's hit the fucking treadmill. I'm a fat ass and I could run faster than this fucking turd.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. Let's see if I can talk him into an interview.
No, looks like I gotta go talk to this old fart.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time.
Oh my god, it's Bill Gates.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone.
See?
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Cool your jets, man.
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
And out he goes again. I'm gonna run in the darkness again. I'm gonna get chased by these boogeymen. 1 minute I get a gun, next minute I don't get a gun, and then I got a flashlight, and then I got batteries that are actually that die quicker than the PlayStation controller batteries.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous.
Yeah, you
That's what
have,
get
you
for
clumsy
yelling at a sudden
bastard.
Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
You get some batteries, fucking things are almost dead again. Oh, another generator again. Yo, Matt Kleber, what's going on, brother? Shotgun and a revolver now, bitches. Come on, let's go. Let's go, bitches. Web Day, what's going on, man? It's been a while, brother. Hope you're doing well. Here we are, baby. Alan Wake. Where the hell do I gotta go? I guess I gotta go down this fucking way. Up the hill again. Oh, seeing another generator. Run like the wind, bullseye!
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Of course they were. It's all about the light. Dreadpool's in the house. What's going on, Brother Dread? The darkness controls the taken. There's a lot of things that are taken around. Oh, something going on. Shotgun. Oh boy. Got a whole lot of them now. Hot damn. That's how we do things around here, Brother Jed. It's Cletus here. Cletus Dunmore, Ted. Good to see everybody. You guys are awesome. Turning on the lights here. What's over that way? There's a tree stump going up the hill here. Looks like another generator or something way off here in the distance. I don't know what it is, but I'm coming up here to check it out. I probably shouldn't be. Hunting, lurking, and jerking. Oh, I'm out of bat. Oh, shit, not the wrong button. That's not what I wanted. We need to be tossing those things away. These are coming in handy. Oh, we do have another generator down here. All the generators going out, though? That one's on, and that one's on. Can they turn on at certain times or what? Yeah, man, appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I said, this is kind of a last minute thing, but shit over here. Need to get some batteries. We're gonna get some more of these darkness guys because the wind is picking up. Run for 3 seconds. And run for 3 seconds. And run for 3 seconds. Woohoo, we reached the checkpoint. I got some ammo. Shit's about to get real in here now. I guess we're going down the hill.
Hello?
Make me answer a phone call in the middle of this shit? Come on, no. Alice? Who the fuck is Alex? Well, these guys in this game, they got the axe throwing skills, let me tell you. Chop me a new one. So, everybody pick up Call of Duty? Did you pick it up on the Xbox, the PlayStation? Playing it via Game Pass? Really doesn't matter how you're playing it. I'm just curious as to where you're playing it. Some guys, I'm sure, are probably playing on PC.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had
Something down
called
this
me.
way, because there's a yellow thing on the rock. So in here, by the way, too, if when you see yellow things on the rock, arrows, usually means there's a cache or something written around where you can get like ammo and things like that. So don't ignore them. Comes in really handy. Earlier on in this game, I picked up some good stuff early on, which helped me out of a difficult situation because I was willing to take a few minutes to kind of go off the beaten path, and you know, well, we already got all that. So yeah, I mean, sometimes just having the ammo comes in handy, right? Shotgun ammo, and right here we got, ooh, look at that, whole lot of Rosie. Oh man, we got, what's that? Flares, flashbangs. And that guy thought he was going to surprise me. Getting close to something now, because they're turning up. They're turning up. Keep my shotgun for the big boys. Use the handgun on the dick waffles.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I'll be using that on all them dick waffles. What's going on, guys? See about Sam here. Hope y'all having a great afternoon, great evening, great morning, whatever it is. Yo, everybody, by the way, since I'm here and I got a few people watching, just letting you know that, yes, Gaming After Dark will be back again this Tuesday night. This is the 29th of October. We're going to be having a special Halloween edition. Looking forward to it. We'll be talking about some of the scariest games that we've ever played. Some of the scariest games that are coming up that we're looking forward to.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger. And it was taking over everything in its path.
I just got hit by some pipe. Man. I'm getting hit by fucking pipes. Oh, man, God, they're tossing everything at me now. Whew.
The opposite shore.
Kind of forgot at this point I'm going to have to start fucking turning on pipes and barrels and shit. I haven't played this game since freaking, 2007, I think it was, when this first originally came out. I've kind of forgotten some of the shit that comes at me. I'm prepared now. I know what's going on. All my American friends, hope you guys have been able to get out and vote. I don't really give a shit who you're voting for, but I definitely think it's important that you get out and exercise those, you know, that you exercise that civil right. Like I said, you don't vote. You certainly can't. You can't complain when you don't like the outcomes. You got to do your part, right? Come on, man. These guys are hitting me in the back and the head everywhere. Pipes. What the hell?
On the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. How can you not vote for the Hulkster? Yeah, you know, people, a lot of times we all get a little bit too worked up around political stuff. There's no doubt about it. I don't think, no matter who you vote for, I don't think things will ever be perfect. I always say whatever government takes over from the previous one often has to make up for the previous one's shortcomings. You know what I mean? So it's not a very good situation. Now in this case, let's say the Democrats get in the United States. Well, I mean, they've been in for the last 40 years, so the next 4 years should be making up for their shortcomings. You know?
The pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Toss down some things over here. Vote for Slendy. More milk on the head. Come on, man. These are taking up all my batteries. It's all about them milk farts. Oh, man. Guys are lethal. Tossing pipes at me and shit. Like the WWE even here, they're tossing shit at you.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun.
Yeah, baby, heavy-duty flash. Things are getting real now. All right. You know, most games, they give you heavy-duty machinery and handguns and all sorts of that crap. This game, we get flashlights. It's all about that flashlight. We're stepping up. Freddy burns Fred's clothes. There was a movie called Freddy Gets Fingered, and apparently it wasn't about Freddy Krueger either. Yeah, we're going all out. They're giving us the machinery now, boys. Oh, oh. Did you stop firing axes at me, a fucking hillbilly? This guy is fucking useless. Seem to reload and you can't fucking strafe and you can't run.
No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh, now he picks up. Maybe I didn't even pick it up last time. You know when they're always giving you like ammo crates and stuff, you can pretty much tell you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get messed up here in a minute. It's usually a surefire way to know that something's going down. Okay, how come he won't strafe? Yeah, I feel like it's safe as Sam versus the homeless right now because this guy is awful. These weapons are awful.
This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I'm even hitting my O button here to pick up this flashlight, and like this dude is like, come on, man. Pick it up, will ya? Oh, you literally have to hold down that button. Holy man. Come on. Let's use the fucking flare gun this time. Just don't get cornered over here in the corner, that's for sure, right? Gotta take out that big fucking guy first, tell you that right now. Porta player, what's going on, brother? Ah, cripes. We're in a warehouse. Tight ass. Fucking warehouse and shit. Combat, yeah, it definitely was one of the best games during the 360 era. It's too bad, like, it sold well. I mean, obviously it sold well and prompted enough people to ask for a sequel, although the sequel came out, like, well after, but, you know, in light, you can hurt them. No shit, Tonto. Alright, Batman, you can have yourself a great night, guys. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Enjoy Call of Duty. Yeah, well, it was a very, like, when this game came out, too, it was a very graphically, you know, it was a good game in a lot of regards. It was obviously a very good graphical game. The story was cool, you know, going from the light to dark. And like I said, even these mechanics, you know, how, like, trying to figure out, you know, what you want to use, when you want to use it, you know, kind of knowing when to use some of your shit, because there's... lithium batteries. We're already at. We're all full of that shit. All full of that shit. Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, it is just amazing how Xbox had so much shit right. You take out the Red Ring of Death thing, they were just on top of it, you know what I mean? It's not to say that PlayStation wasn't good. I mean, I think both companies were doing a lot of great stuff during that generation. But just to see, like, I don't know, I mean, it is what it is. Microsoft has chosen to go a different route, and we, you know, I guess... it's just like I was saying on Twitter. I just think that Microsoft... Look, I'm not saying Microsoft would ever come out and necessarily beat Sony at anything. Sometimes, you know, you got to be kind of okay with sort of being number two. You got to know your place sort of in the grand scheme of things. But if you're making profit, right? If you're making profit, your money's going up every year. You're making enough money to pay for development of great games. Who really cares? I mean, who really cares if you're selling 80 million consoles or 160 million? If you sell tons of consoles, great. I mean, really all it does at the end of the day, it puts a little bit of money in your pocket, and it means, like, well, if you sell consoles, right? If you sell a lot of consoles, it means you're probably going to sell more controllers. You're probably going to, you know, logistically, you're probably going to sell more games in the grand scheme of things, right? That's just the law of averages. But I mean, outside of that, I mean, that's really all it is, and it's just kind of sad that, you know, they decided to go a very different route from where they're at. And, you know, oh, we're gonna get fucking lit up here now. Shit's getting intense now. Oh! Woohoo! We found a car. Let's get the hell out of here.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Getting traced by a fucking possessed bulldozer. Yeah, man. Whoever gets one, I'm certainly curious. I mean, I'm not planning to buy one. I'm just going to keep my coins for the next iteration of consoles, whatever they may be. But I mean, I would love to hear from people that about the PS5 Pro. What their thoughts are. Did you feel like it was a worthwhile upgrade? I mean, spec-wise, it certainly sounds like it's
And he would give me Alice. I
It
wouldn't
sounds
give
like
him
it's
any
a
other choice.
it's a great.
A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
It definitely sounds like it's a great, like it's really good tech in it. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So I guess just gonna check out this area here before I leave from it, because usually there's they started me on a foot here, even though I got to get in the car. So usually it's kind of something to collect or whatever around here. So I'm just gonna take a quick look around and see if there's any more manuscripts or things I got to pick up here. Yeah, I mean, proof's in the pudding, right? At the end of the day, it's, and I'm to the point right now, to be quite honest, I'm just like, I'm just so over, Stevie Mac, what's going on, brother? I'm just kind of just so over this whole power narrative stuff, and, considering that, I think that even the current generation of consoles, right, the Series X, the PlayStation 5, I mean, I don't think any of these things have been tapped out by any means. I don't even think a lot of devs have even pushed these consoles, to be honest with you. I think it just gets easier for them to, like, yeah, there's some workarounds and things they can't do and stuff like that, but I think at the end of the day, it's just, when you kind of overdo it, when you kind of give them way too much, it just makes it a lot easier. There's a whole lot less work on their end to try to make sure that, especially when it comes to making games and having to do ports, right?
I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper.
It's like people trying to make a port for the Switch, right? It can be done, but there's a lot of things that had to be omitted. There's a lot of workarounds, stuff like that.
But it matched a textbook case of insanity.
I mean, look, that's just my thought, Stevie Mac. I mean, and you know why I kind of think that? Because when I bought the Xbox One X, I was seeing that the One X, okay, the One X, which had like almost half the power of what we currently have between the Series X and PS5. The One X was pumping out games that looked and played amazing, dude. Like, seriously, and I said this to a guy the other day. It's like since I've owned my Series X, the biggest thing that I can attest to the Series X and so on in it is just that the Series X is like, a lot of it to me is the loading times. Like, having the solid state hard drive, I think was probably one of the biggest advantages overall. But like the one X, man, was phenomenal. Like, and it still is. I mean, I go down and play my One X, and outside of the slow load times, it's just insane how much like they were able to do with that console, which kind of makes me believe it's like, man, like, I don't know, like, I don't really think they're tapping out the current ones, and it's just like I don't really see the need for it, especially 4 years into a gen. I think there was a lot of stuff that they could have definitely done with the current, but I mean, that's just me. Look, I'm not a tech expert by any means, but after seeing how good the One X is and still is, it definitely makes you go, wow, man, like, you know what I mean? Check the cabin. I kind of like the little down sections in this game are pretty cool too. You know, being able to, you know, play this kind of stuff too without everything. Without constantly getting like fired at or trying to get killed in every section of the game. It's kind of neat. We got the old light. I'd say the best thing about driving this thing is it's got more lights on it. 6 amazing people watching, guys. Again, hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. I'd love to know what you're playing. Just drop it in the chat. Once again, I greatly appreciate the support of the channel. Share this out if you can. You know, I've always said whether you can stay for a minute, you can stay for the whole duration. It's always greatly appreciated, guys. You've stuck by through thick and thin, and you know, and I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to keep things entertaining as possible as I can. You know, if you got questions and stuff like that, it's kind of hard for me to do some of my impressions during the stream, but yeah, no, I love playing games, man, and I love all the consoles. You know, I took my Switch on vacation with me, so that was great. You know, playing on my PS5 right now. Tomorrow I'll probably be on my Xbox most of the day. So, you know, it's all about the games, guys, at the end of the day. Yeah, that's a great question, Two-Pad Stack. That is a fantastic question. You think it would be right now. You know, and I think there's the physical copy here coming out soon too, and I'm actually excited about that. No, it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. But I'd still like to collect a copy of the game, you know what I mean? That's just me. That's just the way.
Welcome back to KBF FM.
I don't even know why I'm coming up to all these places. I'm sure there's nothing here, but it's an ADD kicking in, man. Just gotta stop everywhere. But they did a pretty good job with this this remaster. Yeah, it is kind of weird. You think like any game that sort of has a supernatural horror vibe going on, you think, you know, this would be the optimal time to get people on board, especially with so many new games coming out, you know. Yeah, I think you're right, Stevie Mac. I think it did just come out, and I definitely want to pick it up at some point. But right now, just, man, there's too many irons in the fire. Like I want to get Indiana Jones when it comes out. I want to get Horizon. What do you call it? Horizon, the Lego game. And I'm not usually big on Legos, but that one looks really good. And if you guys didn't know, that one is not made by Traveler's Tale. I think it's Traveler's Tale that made all those games. Yeah, a lot of games kind of seem to have a little bit of that in them nowadays. A little bit more emphasis on story with a little less, perhaps.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet.
But you know, I don't mind. I don't mind it. Like I said, if the game is good, you know, and I've heard nothing but good things about Alan Wake 2, so that's a bonus. Oh, we got a manuscript page. I wonder how many of those I've got or how many I'm missing. I'm not really going for full completionist here on this game. If I could find it, all great. Man, I don't know how you guys do it. The guys who get so many platinums and stuff with games, because some of the games take a long time to get any type of trophies and stuff. You know what I mean?
Cops had to be looking for me.
And to get, like, especially when it comes to like collecting stuff in games, some of it's pretty easy, and some of it, man, can really take you off some beaten paths and take quite a while. So I don't know if a lot of you guys, when you're doing like trophies or achievement huntings, I don't know if you rely on guides or things like that, but
it was killing me.
Oh, it's getting dark.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
AW2. Oh, Alan Wake 2. You know, I'm sure like the PlayStation 5 Pro will definitely have a fair share of advantages.
Where the hell are you? Change of plan. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
See your wife alive.
You like being jerked.
You better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
What? You had to go out and take a leak.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Hey, where's the fucking stairs in this place? Leave the villain. Got the flares. Pick all of that shit before I do anything. Make sure I was prepared. Oh, there's a red hatch. Now let me guess, a guy will pop out just before I jump in the red hatch. Oh no, we're gonna get the barrels coming at me again, right? For fuck's sake, die, you fucking piece of shit. Thought I had the stronger flashlight. These flashlights look like they're doing fucking shit. Oh wow, of course, and he gets me when they start picking up. I don't even know how to dodge in this shit anymore. What the fuck is the dodge button? Pretty sure there was a way to dodge. What is it? Controls? Sprint dodge with the L1 button. Okay. So like getting rocked over here. Everything's like just coming at me here. Holy diner. Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's a good game, and it's got some great. It definitely has lots of great mechanics, and switching back and forth. There, back. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Like I said, it's a really cool game. There's no question about that. And it's good. It's good. Like, this is one of those games that's wasn't a bad idea to remaster, because I think when it came out at a time, obviously early in the X. It was an exclusive, obviously, in Xbox. It came out at a time when. It came at a time, I think, when obviously it wasn't on. Did it come out on PS3? I know it was an Xbox exclusive, kid. I can't remember if it did come out on PS3 or not. Correct me if I'm wrong or not. It's kind of what I thought. It did release on the PC though, yes. Yeah. But it was a good time for to make a remaster, because I think a lot of people missed out, and a lot of people, well, I don't know a lot of people, but people went out and picked this up, which was great.
What the hell?
Where the hell am I supposed to be going?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
We're gonna get attacked here. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Go check and see if there's anything kicking around here. Maybe some ammo or something. Yeah, 360 got a lot of people into Xbox, and it's unfortunate. Like I said, that the downturn was the messaging of the Xbox One. I don't think you even have the debate on that. Okay, I need to get in the light here somewhere. Yeah, I mean that's and this is the thing what I say about companies, right? They keep chasing the trends, and sometimes sometimes you just gotta know when to give up on a trend. You know what I mean? Power's off. Let me guess, that means the lights go out, and that means I'm gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of these freaky leakies. Well, you know, the Kinect one was kind of capitalizing largely on. Holy fuck! Reload your fucking gun, man! Yeah, fucking lucky there. Holy man. Yeah, the voice control is cool, and I used to use it for everything, man. I used to sit down on the couch, be like, hey, Xbox, you know, turn this on, turn that on, and, you know, I used to wave at it and, like, pull up my movies and shit, and people thought it was the coolest stuff, especially when it worked really well. You know, if you had it calibrated right and you actually knew how to do the proper gestures without sort of overbearing, I guess you could say. Because I know, like, you know, if you watch new people playing Kinect, it was pretty funny because most people would just be wailing about, not really knowing how the Kinect worked and where its limitations were. Like, you had to have the proper space in a room and all that sort of shit. I'm not dealing with you pudgy wudgies, man. Fuck off. I need some ammo and shit in here. Running low on ammo. Running low on everything here right now. You guys are kind of kicking my ass. Playing this on normal difficulty, which, you know, definitely has, there's no question about it, definitely has a fair share challenge. Might not be like hard, but it's definitely challenging enough, I'm sure, with, on so cool, man. You got a good headset on. You can hear like the footsteps and shit. Don't know how the sound effects come out on your guys' end watching the stream, but man, I'm in here and it's so cool. Yeah, we taking you boys down. Taking you down for dinner. Stop messing with my meatballs. Six amazing people watching the stream, guys. Never would have thought it. Like I said, I wasn't even necessarily planning to stream something. If you aren't aware, I am trying to kind of do this regularly. I'm going to be trying to do this regularly on Thursday nights. There should be something in here because this thing just told me there's... Oh. I'm hearing another piece of shit up top here. Yes, I'm going up. I'm going up. Really one of those fat guys up here. Paul fucking Bunyan. Piss off, Paul. Piss off. Speaking of Pauls, our good friend Cerebral Paul is going to be a guest on the Tuesday night show. Super excited to have Paul guesting. It's been a long time. Last time I think I did a podcast with Paul was probably back when we did Gaming After Dark, I guess. The original Gaming After Dark, which would have been well over a year ago. So, there's a lot of things at the time, you know, that made Xbox One very different. There's no question about that. You know, like I said, it's too bad that they botched things so hard with the Xbox One. And I think, you know, in fairness to Phil Spencer and the team, they tried to remedy some of what went wrong when they came out with the Xbox One S and then the Xbox One X, and preferably, because I think they realized that the Xbox One design was a little was almost a little outdated before it even started. And especially when they came out with the One X, like I really like, to me personally, I think it's one of the best pieces of Xbox hardware they've ever made. The fact that they got as much power in that unit as they did for such a small such a small console, and somehow managed to squeeze all that power in, and there was some really good. Yeah, well, it was kind of bulky. It looked like a VCR. I mean, it had, it didn't have quite the amount of spec. Obviously the other ones definitely had. Yeah, and I think that's just it with Xbox. And you can't deny, no matter where you sit in terms of the brand, you can't deny that they've made just some baffling moves. Like some of the stuff like that they need to do was sitting right in front of them. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the answers are right there, and it's just like they come out and they do something great, and you kind of get a little bit like, oh man, I think they got something figured out here, and then they turn around and they kind of like shoot themselves in the foot, right? It's just fucking weirdest shit I've ever seen.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Alright, so it looks like we're going down this trail here. I go back. There's always those thermoses kicking around. Yeah, the dodge is a little bit wonky in this game. It should have been a little bit more. It's tied to the run button. It doesn't always quite work the way it should. They're the kind of people that are not going to admit. They're not going to admit some of the things that they've done. They're not coming out and saying it, but I think we can all read between the lines sometimes and know that there's definitely something amiss. Look, I guarantee as I sit here that while they don't want to pressure devs, right, and nobody should, I think we're also not naive enough to know that like they should have been doing. They need to be doing more, right? I think overall, like I think they definitely realize that a lot of their games have been long in a tooth. Oh, damn, they're coming at me big time, man. They're coming at me big time. Who's writing this book? Leaving shit out here in the wild. dirty ass. I think I'm definitely burning up too much ammo here in this part. Maybe I'm not. Come on, we need some ammo. Watch the structure falls on top of my head. You're like, what the hell? Oh. Hey, we got a mine. That's always a good sign. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Oh, shit. Got all that stuff just to have to use it on those guys. That felt very, oh, I fell right in the hole. Oh, Corey, don't be at that, Alan. Don't be at that. Oh, got some more ammo coming up. That's good. Now we've stepped into the light, which means, got our health back. And we're getting a whole pot of stuff here again now, which probably means that there's going to be a whole lot more enemies coming right up here. You know, Portal, I think you're right, man. As an Xbox guy, like, look, I mean, if it goes, it goes, right? I mean, if it goes, it goes. At the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. More people get to play these great games. That's great. I think Xbox is done at the point now of trying to be exclusive this, exclusive that, and I think to a certain degree they probably feel it no matter what they do.
Give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I think they also know that no matter what they do, there's a certain narrative out there that there's a certain narrative out there right now. I think that they know that no matter what they do, they're not going to have, they're not going to get a lot of respect. It just seems that way. And if it means, selling more and making more games at the end of the day, I mean, that's not a bad thing, right? I mean, the console war part of it, the whole console side of things is definitely, definitely over, I think. I'm even going the fucking right way at this point. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Man, these guys sure left a lot of construction workers out here. Yeah, I guess I better get back to work. damn, man. I don't know if I'm going the fucking right way or wrong way or where the hell I'm going. Unless I got some shotgun ammo, so that's always a bonus. I'm guessing this is the right spot. Well, it says checkpoint. That's good. Well, this is the thing we've talked about, right? I mean, of course, gamers want bigger, they want better, that sort of thing. But the thing is, at some point, like, what's wrong with making more games like this, right? What's wrong with making more games that are under 15 hours, that look good, that play good, don't have a lot of BS added in, you don't need 5,000 modes. We at this point, we don't even always need photorealistic graphics. Like, maybe, you make games that that are kind of looking more like this, perhaps, but maybe have extra features, or there's just more AI involved in the game, or I said AI, but what do you call it? Like, just more computing going on behind the scenes, and maybe more enemies, or again, the performance is really, really solid and smooth across the board. Like, I think that, while it's great to have, a lot of games looking up to the Hellblade 2 standard, like that's going to be few and far between. And you certainly, like, it's hard to make games that look that good and still be able to, run extremely, extremely well with all the feature set kind of in, you know what I mean? So this part of the game here looks like it should be like zombies or some shit coming out, you know what I mean? Kind of funny. Oh, you fucking weaselly ass crap. I don't want to use. Yay! Turn on the light. Let there be light, sucker, let there be light! And we're getting skimpy up in here. Well, yeah, you're right about that, man. Like, I mean, to me, my take is don't remaster or remake games that first of all, they weren't broken, right? I mean, if it's a game that's coming off, like, let's just take the original Tomb Raider, right? I mean, they started a whole new series with the Tomb Raider franchise. I mean, the original games, as good as they were at the time, they're not good games. Do you know what I mean? They're not. They weren't good games. They didn't handle well. They didn't look particularly great. They were great at the time. You know, stuff like that. Stuff especially from the, like, anything like the Xbox generation or the PS2 generation.
Had been for decades.
PS2, because that's like before graphics. Like, I think even the 360 and the PS3 generations to me were generations that they were coming into their own. Graphics were starting to look a lot better, especially by the end of the gen. I mean, if you look at some of the late John 907, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Now, especially towards the late end of the gens, a lot of those games were really, really looking good. I mean, you can go back and you can like play like Gears of War 3, for example, and it just looks absolutely phenomenal, right? Like, even for today's game, you know, sure. Oh, that is bad. Somebody's leaving me a trail of notes. All right. Oh. Almost fell right off there. This game is getting pretty intense now, though, compared to where it was when I started. Like, fuck, man, just trying to manage your life and your all that stuff now is getting pretty crazy. You're using your flashlight, you're using all your guns, you know. Getting pretty wild. This remaster definitely looks pretty good, though, like, by any means stretch of imagination. Oh. I'm getting attacked by refrigerators. Hot damn. Oh. Come on, dude. Yeah, at least the checkpoint was quick on that one. Yeah, you know, I can't disagree with you there, man. It does have a great atmosphere, and it's kind of one of the games that I wanted to pick to charge up this thing, because obviously we're going to get the big boys coming at us now. Alright, we got a full flashlight now. My lord. This must have been the game that that inspired. Was it Luigi's Mansion? Go out your flashlight and a little ghost gun, a little dustbuster. Like Ghostbusters and Alan Wake had a baby, it would have been Luigi's Mansion. Of course, with all of the old spooky, scary shit, but yeah. Oh, This looks like it could be trippy. I think I got to go through this train. Hang on. Didn't I just come out to this damn train? Yes, I have to go around it here somehow. Right? I should have a vacuum. That would be awesome. Just suck them all in there. You dirty, stinky pricks. Man, oh man. It's a good thing I got this lithium ass fucking gun here, this flashlight.
I needed a key for the door.
Oh, of course he needs a key. You can just kick it in, Alan, you dumbass. And I'm gonna go in the shed, and there's gonna be... Oh, there's a key just sitting here randomly in the shed. That's just lovely, huh? That's just lovely. Oh, somebody left me some coffee. Could use one right about now. How does he not run out of batteries? First of all, how does the batteries constantly die in like 10 seconds? Like they must have been developed by Sony, because they die almost as quick as these DualSense controllers. Actually, the DualSense, to be honest with you, isn't too bad. I don't really have a whole lot. They usually last me long enough for a game session, and in most cases, too, what I often do is I'll just, if my controller is getting a bit low, I just usually plug it in. I've got several feet of cord, so it's not that hard to just get up and then plug it into, You got a hunting rifle now, okay.
He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from the magic lake, using his powers to
Yeah, now we're going all out. We get the hunting rifle. Yeah, shit's gonna get real now.
Wearing the flesh of men as disguise.
Any more ammo in here though before I go?
Dark presence. About growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true.
Well, I guess we going this way. There is a ladder. There's a ladder before I drain my bladder. Let's go. What's the matter? So how's everybody feeling? You guys got a big election coming up in the United States. Canada will be watching closely, my friends, and I won't say any more than that. I wish you all the best no matter what. Safe house, Sam. It is. I don't know. It did score pretty good ratings. I would say it was a very underappreciated game. I think this game sold well, but probably could have sold a lot better.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults.
We got a
thing
thing
here.
here.
Me to hurry up.
There's something here, because it's telling me. Well, it's like everything, man. Like, again, when this game came out, it didn't have a huge marketing thing. I mean, people knew about it, but there was the marketing, the fact, it came out on a console that didn't have a massive install base back, by the time, the Xbox 360 kind of went out, which was 360 was 2005. What was it? The Xbox One came out. Yeah, it's like the Xbox 60 had the strongest run between 2005 and probably 2010. Milfman, yeah, I haven't seen Milfman, bro. Hopefully he's doing okay. But Xbox had the strongest run around that time. So, like I said, when this game was at its most popular, it would have been you know, like I said, 2007, I think, when this game came out. And Remedy wasn't even really like an ultra super known developer, I don't think, by the time they made Alan Wake, because they'd probably prior to, they were best known for just the Max Payne games. And even the Max Payne games, they were certainly more of a, they were, fingers crossed the wrong lady doesn't win. I don't want to get into it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I just wish your country all the best, no matter who gets in. You know, to me, like I said, I have personally who I hope would win in the States, because I think if the right person gets in my opinion, I think in the States, my thought is it will only help Canada, because right now there's a lot of things that are still happening in the U.S. that have been very rampant in Canada, and so you know, anyway. We still got a long way out before we get to do our election, but I can, we got a long way out before we get to ours. People actually, they want Justin Trudeau to step down. Even his own caucus wants him to step down, but he's such a narcissist that he will not do anything but. So he wants to stay on. He's like, yeah, the only way I'm leaving is if you vote me out, so... The birds are coming back again. You get away, you stinky birds. Oh. Bunch of peckers. Gotta love all the peckers. Gotta love all the peckers. We're in the mine. People, we're in the mine. We moving. We moving. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, guys, I don't want you guys getting started on crazy conversation. Shouldn't have brought it up at all. But anyway, let's get back to the gaming conversation at hand. Yeah, what's everybody playing? What's the next big game that everybody's, you know, hoping for? And like I said, I'm super stoked for Indiana. I'm super stoked for Indiana Jones. Can't wait for that to come out. Obviously, I'll be buying it on my Xbox. I'm not waiting until next year. Black Friday sales are coming. Yeah, that's something else, you know, we'll be talking about in the next couple of weeks. Game Complainers. By the way, like I said, guys, our Halloween special coming up here on the 29th, so next Tuesday. Tunnels to Cauldron Lake. Yeah, I think Indy's going to be good. I'd be a little more skeptical if it wasn't for the fact that it is Machine Games, and you know, Machine Games. Yeah, God, I'm going to try to get a camera for that episode. I might have to do that episode from my stupid ass Asus a netbook or whatever, just because I like to be on camera. I like to be wearing something for that episode. I think it'd be kind of cool, you know, even if I got to put a mask on or something. But
without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Oh, he's getting headaches now. He can't run now. He's got headaches. This guy, man, he needs some medical attention, seriously. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, man. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to talking, like,
Alice?
For my sake, let's hope there's not a whole lot of puzzles. I suspect there will be a few. Let's say I want to get that notebook page.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I suspect there will be a few. Don't get me wrong in that. Oh, what the hell? I didn't realize that was water. I'm like, I'm I'm gonna jump over here, and it's like, apparently it's like black goop or water or some shit. That's kind of crazy. Did I reach a dead end, or am I just, what's going on here? I think I reached a dead end. I think I'm at a dead end. I don't even know why I came down here. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn around and go back. Supersonic Station, shout out to him. He was saying that one of the really good games he was playing for PSVR was well, you know, it's funny how the games work too, right? Because if you look at it, Indiana Jones inspired Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider inspired Uncharted. Uncharted then has inspired its own sort of action adventure genres. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny, you know, everybody talks about this game and that game, and at the end of the day, man, almost everything copies something. It's nothing new. You know, if you look at the game Helldivers 2, a great little game, by the way. Enjoy it. It's fun to play with friends. But I mean, you know, it largely copies like other shooters and uses influence from Starship Troopers as a kind of main basis for the game, right? But yeah, it's that's a fun game. We'll have to play it sometime. Anybody has a Helldivers? I haven't played it a ton. I don't even know what rank I'm at, like rank 20 something or whatever. But yeah, so if you guys have, you know, if you have that game, let me know. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be pretty cool with the pro enhancements as well. Like I said, you know, if you're going to get a pro, man, enjoy it. I'm sure at the end of the day, like I said, they're not putting it out for nothing. Games that support it should definitely look and run a little better than the stuff on the standard PlayStation 5. I mean, what the fuck is that shit? Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck off, you fat fuck. Wow. I got the hunting rifle now, and apparently, what is it, a 22 caliber? How many fucking bullets did I pump into that piece of shit? This game needs like an unlimited fucking ammo perk, man. Get a shotgun and just unlimited ammo. That's all the shit I want. All my horror games, it's just gonna be one little perk, unlimited ammo, where I'm not fucking having to search for shit every 5 fucking seconds. That's how I like to roll. Yeah, that piece of shit with the chainsaw or whatever, he must have been a union dude, because they don't go down without a fight. Indie puzzle solver. Well, we all know how much I like puzzles. If you ever watch my streams, you definitely know you don't watch me playing puzzles. Not only am I frustrating, but you're probably frustrated watching me getting frustrated. So, yeah, it's not.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
Oh, he's got to wake
Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
He's got to make his way up the shaft. Let's reload the gun, because it's going to take you half an hour. Because Alan Wake, obviously, is very, very fucking shitty. Yeah, that's like in every horror game. Like it's all like the same. They give you the fucking guns, and then you basically, yeah, this gun is great, but you got 5 bullets in it. It's like make everyone count. Um, this game doubles up on it because not only do you need the bullets, but you got to have the fucking what you got? You got to have it's not only the bullets that you need, but you got to have freaking batteries now for your stupid ass gun. Gotta have batteries for your flashlight, bullets for your gun, tampons for your twat, you know. Craziness, man. Yeah, shit's getting real again. Some crazy dude out here in a second, probably. Damn crazy dudes. Any of you guys that are watching this stream play the Callisto Protocol? That game is fucking cool. I almost want to play that again. I beat it on PlayStation. I was 3/4 of the way through, I think, on Xbox. That was a great game. Yeah, it had some. There were definitely some issues. I think when it came to like the control scheme that they went with at the end of the day. But you know, I think once you played it and you just kind of got used to it, it really wasn't. It really wasn't that bad. For me personally, like, you know, me and Mag both of us liked it better than the Dead Space game, certainly than the Dead Space remake. And like, don't get me wrong, I like Dead Space. I mean, it probably was the creepier game of the two when it come to that side. But like, I found like Dead Space was just, I don't know, something. There was something off with Dead Space I never really could get into. Everybody in the chat, what is your favorite franchise, that like horror franchise, or your favorite game? Like I know. Oh, now you can finally kick down doors. Hey, Alan, you don't need keys anymore and shit now. You weirdo. Now just watched Perry playing Silent Hill 2. That was pretty cool. Some people are really liking that game. Some people are not. Well, as far as the franchise, Terminator franchise is just just awesome. I love the Terminator franchise. Resident Evil, I kind of figured as much in a way with Resident Evil. Nice name for a walk, yeah. Nice name for a catwalk here, apparently. Got some flares, which I guess they're gonna be coming up on me here any second now. Take a look around, see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, looks like we're going up here. This would be the lookout, I would assume. Oh, there's a manuscript. Who leaves that shit up here? I mean, my favorite franchise is Gears of War, right? If it wasn't for the Gears of War games, I don't even know if I'd play games anymore, and that's the truth. That I think around 2000, between 2004, probably in 2006, I was starting to kind of I was starting to feel like I had my fill of games, if that makes any sense to anybody, I was starting to feel like I was kind of done, like burnt out, just didn't really want to play a whole lot of anything, stuff like that, and then I was started, of course I was reading a lot of magazines and stuff at the time, and this game came along, a little game called Gears of War by Epic Games, Cliffy B, obviously, Rod Ferguson, and the whole crew. And, the shit just looked absolutely, like, even in the magazines, the pictures looked amazing. And I'm thinking to myself, man, if a video game comes out looking like that, like, holy cow, like, that's something else, right? That is something else. And sure enough, when it came out, it was like larger than life. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Lancer with the DualSense would be pretty freaking cool. Feeling the haptics as you slice through something, that would be quite cool, actually. You know what? And I think we're gonna see it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I almost wish I hope I'm wrong, and I don't hope I'm wrong. Does it make any sense? It's just that. At this point, we know that Microsoft's going a different route, and at this point now, can we even really get pissed off anymore? They're going to do what they want to do. They're not listening to what we have told them. They want to make a ton of money, and they're going to put games like that wherever, and they're going to make a ton of money, Well, that's the thing, if Xbox just kind of kept to that, that's the thing, if Xbox just never strayed away from the tried and true formula to chase the trends, to chase the TV trend, to chase the motion control trend. They tried to chase every trend in the business except for stick to what they knew. That was build some great games with a great platform, and things would have been great. I'm not saying they would have ever been outdone PlayStation by any means, but they wouldn't have been in the situation they are now where they're having to pivot every 5 minutes to try to keep up or save face. I mean, Game Pass is great. Game Pass is making them a ton of money, but even Game Pass has its faults, and it's not making them like money to the point where it's foolproof. You know what I mean? This part of the game here reminds me of Gears in the Krill section. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't really blame. I can't blame Phil near as much as I blame Satya. I don't think when Phil was given the reins, he was given an open wallet, and they were just said, do whatever you got to do. I think he was told to do whatever he had to do within limitations, right? I think he was told, like, you're gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to do that, and maybe that's how it started. But then I think when COVID came out and when console sales kind of slowed down, I think there was that whole, well, we're gonna have to do something different, and the fact too that Sony's been able to do so well, the fact that Sony's been able to do so well, essentially with a lack of games. That kind of speaks volumes in itself. When I first started playing Xbox, and my friends were buying Xbox, they bought it for the really cool games. They bought Xbox 360 because it was a great platform that was cheaper than the competition. It was easier, obviously. Back then, consoles, like the price of a console. The price of a console definitely meant something back in those days. You know what I mean? Like coming in a little, especially when you're coming in well over $100 less than your competitor. that was huge. It might not make so much difference now because we've got like a flood of consoles. And I think like the fact that the Nintendo Wii still sells at an outrageous amount of money blows my mind, right? Like, everything's going up instead of going down. We haven't seen the price drops just yet, which kind of tells you everything you need to know. It's either these guys are gouging the crap out of us all, or you know, like, people are just willing to buy. But then people that's, you know, and they're saying they're wondering why the console sales are down. Well, duh. Like, of course they're going to be down when. Of course they're going to be down if you keep underselling yourself and you're not giving people a break. I mean, we don't see that. You think there'd be more like Xbox. Well, we've seen a few deals with the Xbox Series S, but you think there'd be a lot more deals out now, and especially with the PS Pro coming, like more PS5 deals or digital deals and Xbox Series S deals and what have you, just more deals, bundle deals or something, right? But we're not really seeing that like we did in the past. You know, usually around Black Friday and Christmas, there's always those great, fantastic deals that come out, you know. But again, we're not seeing that like we did. Am I back at that friggin' shed again? Oh, fuck! I'm hearing these fuckers. Yeah, man. Well, anybody knows about prices going up, Perry, would be you, man. You live it every day, right? It's time to get the fuck up this hill. Well, you know what? I mean, I know a lot of the guys that, the ones who are getting a PS5 Pro, the majority of them so far are getting it because they've traded in their PlayStation 5. You know, people aren't just going out and buying this thing nonchalantly, you know what I mean? You have 3 Pros and trading in your old PS. Holy crap, how many PS5s did you have, dude? Holy shit. Like, up here in Canada, I mean, I could trade one of my PlayStations, but I might be lucky if I get, like, $300 for it. Might be lucky. That ain't certainly going to get me anywhere close to a PlayStation 5 Pro, so... I can't believe I almost missed that shit. Of course, it's the Indiana Jones scene, the Rattling Bridge. I like scenes like this, though. The atmospherics here are pretty cool. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, I don't care. You buy one, you don't buy one, how you buy one. It's okay, who the fuck is picking me off with shit? Holy fuck! Wow, you gotta love that, eh? You start out on the bridge and you put the big fucking dude behind you. Like, hot damn, man, give me a break. Cut me some slack. Cut me some slack, man. Assholes. Well, you still left me some coffee. It's the least you can do. I mean, I think one of the weirdest choices with the Pro is the fact that it's coming out and doesn't give you the damn disk drive. Even though, doesn't give you a disk drive. I mean, you don't really need one, but I mean, at that price, man, you just should have put it in there. Now they're going to charge that price, and still people are going to go out and buy it separately. Like, it's just like, what's going on here? You know, this is so stupid. They should have just put it in. I don't know. It's probably the first time anybody's ever heard me, say, but like I won't be. Well, I guess Perry won't know if it's really going to be worth the price until at the end of the day, until he gets one in his hands and he can check it out for himself, that sort of thing. Yeah, this is a long chapter. Well, guys, I hope everything's going. Speaking of things, I hope everything's going well between you guys there in the chat. Obviously, Game Complainers and John 907, because apparently, John, I guess you caused a bit of a disturbance the other night in one of the streams, and I had to kick you out. And we don't kick people out lightly, but at the end of the day, you got to be a certain amount of respect whether you agree or disagree with some of the things that we say. So that sort of thing. I hope you guys got it all straightened up. I did defend you there, John, to say that you've been watching my stuff for years, and you've always been good in my chats and stuff like that. So where the hell am I going? Am I missing something? Oh, here we go. PS5 Pro. That well, I mean, for you, Perry, too, I totally get it, because in your line of work, in your business, you kind of have to be up on it. Hey, and I'm also glad that you're getting one, because when it comes down to doing parts on my podcast and we have to talk about those things, for some of us podcasting guys, it's always great to have the technology too, because we talk about it, and it's really hard to accurately talk about anything if you're not. It's hard to accurately talk about anything if you don't own it. It's like criticizing games that you don't own, right? Like, for me, I try not to criticize anything I don't want to play or anything I don't own. But, I can say, like, it's just not my bag. It's not my cup of tea. But I don't like to go out and say, yeah, well, that game is trash and this game is shit or anything else, right? And, well, that's the way it should be, Perry. That's the way it should be. With saying that, I think, even looking at me in Gaming After Dark, I think we can certainly be critical without coming across as maybe quite so negative all the time. Maybe pick more of the positive things. Because no matter what each company is doing, there's a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be thankful for all the companies. I don't necessarily like I said. I've said it in the past. I don't. All right, I got to get in here somewhere. There's got to be a way to get in. That looks like a brick door. You know, like I said, the thing is, we just gotta kind of accept. At this point, we just have to kind of accept where we're at when it comes to Xbox. I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily like it, but they're not changing for me, and they're certainly not going to change for a lot of us here, no matter what we told them. Which is sad. Again, I've said many times. You know, I think if they had listened to more of the gamers out there. To begin with, they probably wouldn't have been in quite the situation they're in. And I totally believe that they could have done Game Pass and still been able to do everything else that they're doing, right? Well, just keep in mind, John. Like I said, I got no beef with you, man. But Perry's a friend. He's also a co-panel member of Gaming After Dark, and you know, and I just want to keep things on the down low, on the level, you know. So we're not here. We're not trying to piss people off. We're not trying to, you know, do any of the stuff like that. Yeah, it's just at the end of the day, man. It's just opinions. Where the hell am I going in here? Can't fucking see anything. I'm kind of lost. It's so dark in this room. I can't see shit. Oh, hang on. I think I see. Oh, here we go. There's like, I think I can walk up here. Second floor. This room is really dark. It must be coming out really dark on the stream because I can't see shit. I don't know what I'm pointing the flashlight at, which is cool in itself. But it's like, holy crap, man! I don't even know where the hell I'm going. Oh, everything's creaking again. Starting to sound like my hips. We're getting more flares. You know how this goes, guys. When you start to get an abundance of ammo and shit, it's something big coming. It's probably more of those damn birds. Watch, this whole building just falls apart now. I got flares. I got that. I got a flare gun. Flare gun is awesome in this game. I wish I had like tons of ammo for that. You just keep shooting flare guns at everybody. Just lights them up. Fantastic. What do we know? What did I tell you? The floor was going to fall in, and let me guess. Sons of bitches. And now I'm back down on the bottom floor again. Yeah, well, that's the handgun I was using that time. Alright, now where are we gonna go now? I guess I gotta go back upstairs again. Like I said, guys, appreciate everybody being here to watch the stream. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. Again, I wasn't really planning on streaming anything tonight. But, yeah. But I was like, hey, I'm only going to play something. And, you know, this is a great game for this time of the month. And I didn't get to stream it on Thursday because I was away. So it's like, yeah, I think, why not, right? Why not? Appreciate it, Perry, man. I said, you guys don't have to be here. Appreciate it all the same, man. Appreciate it all the same. It's awesome. It's a big reason I came back to this stuff. Because the support's been fantastic. Dreadpool, what's good? Cheers, brother, man. Yeah, man. No, I appreciate it, John. That's like I said, man. That's what I said to the boys, that you've been a fan of my channel for a long time. Come to a lot of my content, so we all say and do some stupid shit sometimes, and I think the fact you just say your apologies and move on. We're all men. We're all adults. We don't have to. This is just gaming. It's just opinions. Sometimes we have opinions, and everybody knows I certainly have my fair share that have been a little bit stern at times.
I thought I could make
doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. But
there was a light near it.
But
it had to be
that's what we do, right? So. Well, the thing remains the same. We all love gaming. We're all gaming. We're all gamers. We love gaming on Nintendo and PlayStation and Xbox. I love all three, man. I've had great games on all three. I continue to play great games on all three. I was just playing, guys, I was just playing like Batman Arkham Asylum on the Switch, and I can't believe how well that game in particular runs on the Switch. It's so good, and it just looks amazing on the small screen. Like, it really pops, and that's the thing for me, like being able to take some of those classic games, I call them classic already, but they haven't been out even that long, and just enjoy them all over again and enjoy them on the go, especially with needing online and needing to log in and all that shit. I can just fire up Arkham Asylum and it looks good and it works good and it plays good. To me, it's as good as it was when it came out. Just a classic game. I love Arkham Asylum. It's still, even I think I even still enjoy Arkham Asylum more than ever like City, to be honest with you. I just liked how it was story based, but it was enclosed. It was a little bit more linear. Like we're finally at something here. I like the fact it was a little more linear. You weren't just, Batman Arkham City was a little more like what you call like evolved, I guess. And of course, it was cool to fly around the city and do all that sort of stuff. But I don't know, there was just something really cool about Arkham Asylum. And then I really liked Arkham Knight. I thought that was great because it had the Batmobile, even though they overdid it. Just great stuff, man. Oh, somebody's go. Who's that? Is that him or? Oh, wakey. He's in the river. Oh, this looks like it's probably the end of this chapter anyway. I think we're almost done this game, I think, if my memory serves correctly. I don't think there's a ton of it left. Having a lot of fun playing this, though. It's been pretty good. It's kind of a hard game to like put down. You kind of get going, and next thing you know, 2 hours later, you're halfway through some kind of a level. You know what I mean? But weird thing with this game, it doesn't have a save anywhere feature or anything like that. It's there you go. So that's the end of that chapter. I think this has 4, if not 5. Episodes.
Previously on Alan Wake,
right.
I'm hunted by the law.
Watching my wife brush my cat right now. He looks absolutely adorable. He's just absolutely loving his head brushed.
It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped.
Never seen a cat have an orgasm before, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty close. He is absolutely enjoying getting brushed. It's pretty crazy. Episode 4, The Truth. But the truth of the matter is...
Baby, it was just an
Watch this cutscene here, guys, and then I'm going to stop the stream for tonight. I'm going to grab some chow, what have you, and we'll let you guys get back to playing some games of your own, so...
Right now, it's very important.
This guy's got a bandage on his nose.
I want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic.
Yeah, I agree, John. It is a great way to build up to the Halloween show. Looking forward to it. Like, I'm always looking forward to that great conversation. The funny thing is, too, with those shows, it's opinions can change from one year to the next because there's been so many great horror games launched, whether it's been on VR or just sequels to games or new games, but there's just been a lot, you know. So I would say if you're wanting a really scary game, though, I'd say one of the games I can definitely wholeheartedly recommend. It's almost too scary for me to even play or finish, and that's Outlast. I found Outlast extremely crazy.
In me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else, someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think, couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here, no manuscript pages.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out to check out the stream. You guys are fantastic. Thanks a million. We'll definitely catch you guys. Well, I guess the next time I talk to you, probably it's going to be on Tuesday night, again with the Game Complainers and Proto Foxy and our special guest being Cerebral Paul. Should be a fun show. Looking forward to the conversation. We might be all on camera, maybe wearing something crazy. Who knows? But we'll take it from there on Tuesday night, Gaming After Dark episode. I think it'd be our 4th episode since kind of coming back here. So yeah, Outlast was a really good game. It was a really good game. I never did play through the entirety. I played a bit of it, and it was crazy. But I can tell you, if you like scary shit, that game was pretty wild. Using that flashlight and everything else, crazy stuff, very intense. But anyway, guys, I had a great time streaming this for you tonight. And thank you for all coming out. And we'll, I'm not done scaring people. Keep going. Indeed, Dread. I'll catch you guys all then. But thanks again for coming out to the stream. Hit like, share, subscribe. And we'll talk to you all soon, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great night.